Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. Today is day 12 and today's sketch is from Carrie Simmons at Miss Carrie Creations here on YouTube and I believe on Instagram. So today is also Scrap Backwards, but I'm going to be having a separate video for Scrap Backwards because I'd already planned out this layout, not realising it was a Monday. So we're going to go ahead with it and create this layout and then have a fun second video to do Scrap Backwards. So today we're using something a little bit different. We are using DLS Designs magical paper pad. It's actually a Little Miss Evie. Now I'm not sure how they do it, but it is part of DLS Designs and it's their Disney, sort of Disney-esque collection. And there is lots of usable patterns. I love this paper. How amazing is that paper? And there is, I noticed, a sneaky cut apart on the back, which is very Disney-esque. So we're going to be using that collection. I do also have the ephemera, which is, let's see, here it is. So it's this one, and again, Little Miss Evie from the DLS Designs. So we do have the ephemera. That's all I have from this collection, and we're going to make do and create a layout. So Carrie's sketch is really funky actually. I love it. We've got these strips of pattern paper, then a giant tag with 3 photos, 2 clusters here and here with a little cluster and a filled corner down there. We do like our filled corners, and a title and subtitle here. So very simple but very effective, and I love it. So this is our day 12 sketch. I have already done a little bit of prep as I have been doing to keep up, and yeah, day 12 already. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of stenciling. I have this Mickey head, Mickey ears, whatever you want to call it, stencil from Scrapping Reflections. It is a 12 by 12 stencil and it is one of my favourite stencils. It's amazing. It is obviously Mickey, you know, so it isn't a Disney product, but Sandy, aka State Goddess here on YouTube, created this stencil and I love it. Super happy to have that. And yeah, I've got a few bits and bobs. So here is my tag. I've already cut it, popped an eyelet, and we're going to dive right in and add a bit of twine because, let's all say it together, no naked tag holes. No naked tag holes. Can't do it. Just can't do it. It is wrong to have a naked tag hole. That's my opinion, of course, because there is no wrong way in scrapbooking. It just feels a bit bare to me if I do not fill it with twine or something. So I'm going to just thread this twine through. I've tried to put too much through there, so let's start again. So this photo is a photo of Mick, Tom and myself with the lovely Donald Duck in, I think it was Animal Kingdom, in Disney Orlando. And I still have loads of Disney photos. I keep coming back to them. I never get bored of Disney scrapbooking, but equally I don't want to just scrapbook Disney either. So we come back to it now and again. We've done a few for 30 Days of Sketches so far, and I'm sure there will be more. So that is our giant tag. Now there is the first mix it up, because there's 3 photos on here. We are just using 1. Of course it will work just as well with 3. I think they would probably be 3 by 3, but you can do whatever you like. I did debate it, but I ended up going with 1 because I want to use one of these. These are Frog Prince ink die cuts. Again, not a licensed Disney product, but Disney nonetheless, and I love them. And yeah, they're amazing. So we've got a Mickey head with Donald Duck bits and bobs. Love this. Got his bow, got his hat, and it's just perfect. It's so fun. And then we've also got this with his hat and the Donald colours of red and blue with a pop of yellow. And it's You Quack Me Up. So I did think about having this as our title and popping it here. So we'll see how that goes. And then we may end up bringing this guy down here. Let's have a look. As I say, this is the magical pad from DLS Designs. I pulled out some ephemera that I think will work, so I'll just pop that to one side. Not sure if the castle's going to work now, but that's fine. And then I also have paper, so I have already cut these into strips just to save some time. And I've gone for some of the lighter colours. So we've got the green, the yellow, the blue, and then the multicolours. And I think that still works with the Donald colours, because then we're bringing in the red from there and the blue from there. Then what we're going to do first is a bit of stenciling. So let's pop this on here. It's just going to be very rough stenciling, so I'm not taping it down or anything. We're going to do a bit of red up here, a bit of blue down here. No, we're going to do red down here and blue up here. So let's start with a bit of blue. I don't have this colour in Oxide, so we're using it in Distress Ink. It's Mermaid Lagoon. Seemed like the best colour match for Donald. Don't know if it is, but that's what I'm using. And I'm just going to go lightly in and then press a little bit harder in some parts. Just going to be very rough with it, like so. And that's it. Just going to move that out of the way so I don't get myself covered with ink, because this is Adam and that's what happens. Then I'm using Distressed Oxide in Candied Apple, and we're going to come down here and add a bit in red. So these are my sort of two base areas for our clusters as per Carrie's sketch. I love this sketch, really, really love it. So we're just going to keep adding bits and bobs there, or rather bits of pressure there. Not bits and bobs, that's the wrong word. Okay. So I'm going to put these inks away so I don't get them everywhere. And lift up this stencil, and there we have it. I love it. We're going to dive right in and get some of our strips stuck on. I'm going to start with yellow because I want to. And I am also going to tear these because that's what we do. And we're just going to go on. Now, these are going to go on straight-ish. I'm not going to stress out if they're not perfect. And we are also going to alternate the lengths of them as well. I like the colours that we're using because they're a bit different to the stenciling and also to our photos. Just get that in there we go. But equally, they all work together really well as well because they're all from the same collection. Now, this paper pad, which as I've said is from DLS Designs, Little Evie, whatever she's called, Little Miss Evie. I'm not sure how that works. I think it was an old brand within DLS Designs. And as I say, it is a Disney-esque collection. But the paper is sort of glossy, I would say. It's got a shine to it. Now I know that isn't for everybody's taste. It's not my favourite, but it wouldn't stop me using something. So I like the way that is giving us a bit of a different vibe, different feel. Then we've got another text paper in blue. This one has some of the Disney font in it, which I love. Who doesn't love a Disney font? And then I think what we're going to do is actually finish with the same paper that we started with, which I wouldn't normally do, but I feel like it would work well. So that's what we're going to do. And I've just torn it just so it's a little bit smaller than that blue. Like so. And that is it for the background. Nice and easy. And I only cut 2 more papers than we needed. Then I'm going to come on with our giant tag. which I have cut from another paper. And that's where we're getting some of our red from. It's a lovely red starry paper with some stars and dots. And the B side is this fun icon paper with all the treats and food. And I'm going to pop this about here, I think, because I want this heart on show and I want cute to be on show there. So that is going to go there. And that fits perfectly there. So far we've actually stuck to the sketch pretty close. Don't have anything down here yet, but that's fine. And these two offer a great base for our clusters. Now I need to decide. I think I am going to use this. I think I'm going to do it. So let's use... I'm going to use a bit of fun foam just to give this a bit of dimension, I think. I think that will really give it a nice edge. So I am just going to add some fun foam in various places on this die cut. Now it is a layered die cut, so there's lots of pieces, hence why I've not made it, because I'm not sure I have the patience for that. Frog Prince Inc. has got loads of Disney-esque stuff. You can find her on Instagram and she is such a lovely lady. She's done loads of custom stuff for me. And yeah, if you are after something, not just Disney, it could be absolutely anything, give her a message through Etsy and she will be sure to help you out for sure. And just say, that's just me recommending. I don't get any sort of commission or anything from that. I just think she's a lovely lady and it's good to support very small businesses. So yeah, take a look at Frog Prince Inc. on Etsy. You shall not be disappointed. She did loads of ones for our European road trip as well, which I'm yet to use actually, obviously. Aren't we all like that? Have stuff that we need to use. Now I'm just going to add some tape on top of this fun foam. It's adhesive back on one side. I just use this small handheld tape runner, which is from the Range local household multi-purpose store in the UK. And then we're going to pop this up here. I'm going to overlap my photo and sort of nestle this in with Tom and myself, because I want to see some of the red poking out there. But I think that works really well. I love the way that looks. Really pleased with that. Now for this cluster down here, I do have a few bits and bobs. So we're going to start by adding in this film strip. And I'm going to sort of come down here and tuck it under this green, I think. Just a teeny tiny bit. We've got a bit of bunting because I love the sign and it, I don't know, just works. So we're going to add that across here. We've got a circular, can't talk, circular piece that says, I love this place, which I think is a saying that works with any Disney layout really, doesn't it? Because we love this place. That's going to go there, and then I'm actually going to stick this heart across the middle of that, I think. No. Let's have a look. I've got this piece that says adventure. So I'm going to pop that piece in here. And then let's pop this heart just next to this there. Then that's as far as I've got really. I did pull in this castle, but I don't think we need that now. And we do have a firework. I think a firework can work on any Disney page really. It's just a... I treat it as another shape really, as opposed to it being a firework specifically. We do have this, which is a fun piece that could go down here. We've also got a wordy piece, what a magical day. We've got meet and greet with a fun arrow. I wonder if that could come in here maybe. Let's do that. I'm just going to use, I like this because you can go over the edge and it doesn't really matter. In fact, I might put this down here. Why not, as I say, why not? We've got all sorts of fun stuff in here. It is a really fun ephemera pack that I just love. I'm going to stick another firework, this time in red, and overlapping this one up there. That's going to aid our cluster up there. We've got a ticket. Let me try and dig out this ticket. There we go. So I'm going to build a cluster in this corner. I'm going to get rid of the red one. So we've got all the colours. We've got, say, cheese. I was going to use, excuse me, some sticker sheets, 12 by 12 Disney sticker sheets. I'm not sure if we actually need them now. We'll see. We may keep this as a boutique store layout, shall we say. Because of course we've got Frog Prince Ink and DLS Designs. Let's have a look. Now I would like to get this in here. Now what I might do is actually overlap it. So I'm going to use a little bit of adhesive on this blue and this red. And they're like scalloped borders. And we're going to bring them in to about here. Like so. Now I'm going to just tear this one off because I don't need all of it there. Same for the red. Because, you know, we can use them on another layout. And then we can overlap this onto there. And what I think I might do is, let's have a look. Gonna cover, sorry you can't see all of this. I need to move up and remember to move up. I'm going to try and, should have put that on first. So we're going to put say cheese there. What a wonderful day there. And then sort of build these on top of there, I think. I actually don't like the blue piece, so I'm going to get rid of it. Yes, that has gone in the bin. Yes, that is a waste, but I'm not going to cry over a little bit of embellishment. And then that's going to go there. So let's get this on. All of this is cut on textured cardstock and it is really high quality, guys. It really is. So I've overlapped that, so then we're going to turn this over and I'm going to cut. Like so. And you still get the idea that it is mouse ears, it's just, it's not quite as imposing. So I think it still works. I think we can get away with that. I'm going to add in a balloon because balloons work with any Disney layout as far as I'm concerned. And then I'm just going to empty this ephemera pack out just so you can see some of the bits that we've got. Let's add in another balloon. I'm going to add that in there. And we're just going to have a look around and see what we've got to use. I do want to add a couple of other pieces. I'm going to add that bunting. I'm going to add that bunting just under this piece here, where we've added the meet and greet title piece. We've got another piece of bunting. Don't need any more. Pirate, we've got green heart. Let's add the green heart just so we've got a bit of all of the colours within this layout. Excuse me. Enjoy. That's quite a funky shape. Got a blue heart as well, and then we've got the blue, red and green, and we may well come across a yellow one, in which case I will probably add that as well. Lots of stars, lots of bits and bobs going on. We've got wish, where dreams come true, happy place, wish upon a star, smiles, Main Street, happy, all the classic Disney, shall we say. My all-time favourite. Got a red balloon. I'm actually going to add a red balloon, but we're going to layer it underneath the blue, just above the yellow. I think that works nicely. Excuse me. Okay, that's probably about it, really. Don't think so. That is, so as I say, these are all from the Magical collection from DLS Designs / Little Miss Evie. So they are made in the Netherlands. It's a Netherlands company, and I've spoken to them a few times. That's a really nice, small, independent company. They've just got a new DT as well. So I think they are trying to grow. So do check them out. I don't think you will be disappointed. Looking at my puffy sticker box behind me, I've got these. Say cheese for simple stories. So let's see if we can't add something from here. I'm actually going to add this puffy sticker over that. You can't really see what it says on the green anyway. You can still see that says Say Cheese, but it says Say Cheese Magic. Now, I love this font. Excuse me, losing my voice a bit. And then I'm just going to add a couple of finishing touches here and there. Nothing big, nothing drastic. Just to finish us off nicely. We don't need much because this wonderful collection has done the hard work for us. I love this piece here with the balloon and the banners. I'm going to put that floral there. Why not? Why the heck not? And yeah, pop this there. And I think that's probably going to do it for this layout. Quite a simple layout. Let's have a look. So I did, like I say, I did have the 12x12 stickers out. This is my Disney and Travel folder, which is quite full of 12x12 stickers, as you can see. But I don't think we need to add anything else. I think anything else is just going to overkill it. Maybe we can add a couple of black hearts, or a couple of hearts generally, just for that pop of black. So we've got a little bit of black here and there, so it just gives us that pop. And I think I am ready to say that is going to do it. Let's have a look. So, pretty close to the sketch today. We've got our strips of pattern paper behind there, got our cluster here. Our title has sort of become part of our tag. One photo, cluster up here, and then something down here. Not going to journal with this because I have various photos from meeting Donald and Daisy and all the other characters, so it'll just form part of my Disney album. So I don't feel like I need a title on every page. And that is going to do it for day 12. I will be back with a scrap backwards page for you later today. Don't forget to check out what Kathy has been up to, and you can find out everybody else playing along with 30 Days of Sketches Series 12 from Christie's Beautiful Life in the playlist where this video is also saved. Thank you so much, Carrie, for your wonderful inspiration. I absolutely love this page, actually. I think it is super fun. And thank you, DLS Designs, for some amazing products, and Frog Prints Inc. as well. I will see you tomorrow for day 13 of 30 Days of Sketches, which is the sketch I referred to yesterday and forgot about day 12. And I'll be back with Scrap Backwards in a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.